Oh man, you guys seen right there last night? Man, Trump won, huh? President again. Now, let's see. Well, we know a lot of people's gonna get mad about it, but I got something put on right now. Hold on, give me a second. Boom. Let's go. Let's see this react right here. What some people are saying. I know a lot of people probably pissed off right there, the liberals and all those stuff. But hey, man, let's go straight into it. I wanna hear what they're saying. They're probably gonna be crying the whole night, the whole day, I don't know, the next 4 years too. But it's all good. All right, let's go.
Party. Bunch of losers.
Oh man.
Corporate Democrats.
Oh, he mad.
I hate them. They've cost us election after election. They're corrupt. And they lost, it looks like, to a syphilitic clown, total moron, con man, Donald Trump. So, if you lose to a buffoon like Donald Trump twice, what does that make you?
We are American, so we should. Man, why are you so emotional? Ding.
Still have an electorate,
Crazy.
70 million plus, that will be voting for a man who said he was going to assassinate for treason the chairman of the Joint Chiefs because he didn't support him on January the 6th, who has said just in recent days he was going to execute Liz Cheney with a firing squad, 9 guns pointed and shooting at her face. A man who has said that he was going to shut down CBS because he didn't like how they edited an interview. A man who said he was going to be a dictator from day one. A man who said he was going to terminate the Constitution. A man who said he was going to use the army and he was going to use the National Guard on his political opponents. I literally could go on all day, and yet you talk to Trump voters and they'll go, he didn't say that. Wait, now I didn't hear him. And then you say, well, here's the quote, and then they'll go, yeah, he didn't mean that. So there's something far more long-lasting than just Donald Trump, the candidate. There is a sort of Russian embrace of disinformation, a radical devaluing of truth over the last 9 to 10 years, and a complete ignorance on civics and what the term Madisonian democracy even means, what checks and balances even means, what judicial review even means, what the rule of law even means. How do we as a nation, even post-Trump, how do we reach those Americans who apparently didn't go to civics class, apparently didn't learn the basics of this Constitution, and have just been overwhelmed with disinformation over the past 9 years?
I think this is a big, huge part of the story that it's hard to even digest fully at this moment. But you have Elon Musk, who...
It's so crazy that when you vote, right? Because look, 4 years ago with Joe Biden, okay, he won even though there's some conspiracy stuff and then going right there for the laptop from Biden and all that kind of stuff. But okay, so we all just listening, seeing what happens, and what just got worse. Even people know that it's not better. So that's why people are sticking up and actually look it wasn't even close in my opinion. You see that? And now people's all mad. Oh, oh, you're not that smart. All this and that. Maybe you're not smart. Maybe that you're not educated. Maybe you just can't take a loss right there. It's not even really a loss. Like we can still have a conversation with each other, but dang, man, you did it all the time for 4 years, 5, even like actually 8, 9 years, getting mad all the time about it, but it's whatever. Let's keep going.
Who owns Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days, X, who is a disinformation propagandist and now has a direct,
Elon
could
Musk
potentially have a direct line to the Oval Office.
About this on this set numerous times, is that you have a state where you've got a 6-week abortion or a 12-week abortion. I think theirs might be 12 weeks.
Yep.
But it's a state where women lost their reproductive rights, where there was a very heavy push to get women to focus on not putting in place, electing, putting back into the White House the person who was responsible for taking those rights away and restoring them. But that message obviously was not enough to get enough white women to vote for Vice President Harris, a fellow woman. This will be the second opportunity that white women in this country have to change the way that they interact with the patriarchy. And, God bless Shannon Watts, who has tried to have that conversation. But if people aren't receptive to it, and if people vote more party line or more on race than on gender and on protecting their gender, there's really not much more that you can do but tell people what the risks are and leave it to them to do the right thing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the people, they voted, like I said earlier, and at the same time, what the heck are they talking about, man? Dude, tell me one thing that a woman can't do from maybe, 60 years ago, 70 years when they can be able to vote and everything. Women can do everything. Women actually, I think if you look about statistics, they actually get more money than men right there about the whole country. And what? Now you want more stuff? What else? You have everything right there. It's just that she just lost because to me, she's not a real person. She's fake because she's trying to be this and this and this. I'll be switching her accent and everything and this and that. Oh, man, I don't know why people can't even see that. And you still going with it? Oh, let's keep going.
You're saying, wow, 65% of the vote, 66 if you round up. That's great.
Oh, my God.
73%. And the math, 157,000.
Cooked it.
To 103. Well, again, we got 30% of the votes still to come in, and maybe the percentages change as well. Maybe all the votes that are out are from the campus, and it juices up the number a little bit. But if you're looking at,
I'm here in Washington at a watch party. There's lots of Democrats here, and I have to say, a lot of them are starting to go home, and there's a lot of sad faces downstairs. I'm with one of those voters now. How do you feel about the election results so far?
Honestly, I'm kind of bored. This is America, so, oh my gosh, the black woman didn't win.
You're bored. Are you worried?
Oh, she's not even black. What? Why? It doesn't even matter if she's black anyways. Like, what the heck? Oh, she's black. Dude, so that's why you made her vote because she's black? That's crazy.
Worried?
Worried about America?
About Trump winning?
No. It wouldn't be the first time a rich white man win, so it's okay. It's going to be the same as it always is.
And why do you think it looks like the race is going in his direction?
Oh, because of the economy, and people don't know how it works. So
maybe you don't.
They just vote for how their purse feels, and that's what we're seeing today.
Do you think that Kamala will win? Do you think she's got any chance at this point?
Oh, man.
She hasn't had a chance since Joe Biden stepped down.
She shouldn't have a chance in the beginning when he started.
She didn't have a chance. But, she can put up a good fight, I guess. That's what we do.
You don't sound too optimistic.
No, I was never optimistic. In America, optimism is not recommended. But, hey, we'll live another day.
So you think that she may not win because she's a black woman?
Oh, she definitely won't win because she's a black woman.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Dude, she's not even black, man. You guys be stop that little boo-boo with that. That's hella crazy.
These Democratic leaders are simpletons. They're servants of the donor class. So they go in there like, oh, donor, give me money, please. And I made an ad.
Why are you so emotional?
Harris, I'm full of joy. Okay, well, what did that get you? And they say, oh, Jake, you're too angry. Too angry? What? You think?
There's a shift right, and then there's a shift to Trump, and shifting to Trumpism. And, I'm looking at a lot of things, especially after David talked about looking at counties and, how Trump is gaining on what he did in 2020. And to me, I'm mystified in some ways. simply because we're talking about a twice impeached, 4 times indicted, convicted on 34 felony counts, former president.
Oh, that's the only thing they have to say all the time.
That's one bucket. Then in another bucket, you have all of the things he's been saying on the campaign trail that gets to the decency that the woman was talking about in that last report, and how she wanted to vote for Vice President Harris because she didn't like that Madison Square Garden rally.
Hey, to be honest, man, did the people want her to be the main person right there for the Democrat? Did they vote for her? No, they just put her right there. That's why it looks bad right there, because you can make anybody you want to. So stop it.
I am mystified that despite all of that, he's gaining support compared to 2020. And it gets back to something I said earlier at some point, one of the hours ago, that who are we as a country? And we're starting to find out. And from what I'm seeing right now, I'm not sure. I like it.
The thing I think is most important to remember is the people who said that he was a Hitler lover weren't Democrats, they were Republicans. People who said that he was a fascist weren't Democrats. They were Republicans who worked for him. And so it's not just these elite Democrats over here, poisoning the well. You had a pretty broad consensus from Chomsky to the Cheneys, that was very, very concerned and remains concerned. And so I think it's not just on us to stop calling names. I think it's up to him to, as Allison said, with deeds show that he's not going to be those things.
Well, having said that, what percentage is reporting in North Carolina? 76% reporting. You're down by 7. You're in a world of trouble. You're like, yes, it matters which counties, but you're still in a world of trouble. And so much trouble that one of the organizations has already called it. Okay, now let's go to Georgia.
Yeah, by the way, Iowa has been called by CNN at least for Trump.
Iowa called for Trump, so there goes that nonsense. I'm getting revved up here on a significant rant. So, because Kamala Harris is not winning, and the people who thought that Kamala Harris was going to win a landslide,
no one knew that she was not going to win.
Wrong.
Democrat Congresswoman Maxine Waters, a member of the House.
Tell me one person. Okay, have you seen all the people right there? For the people that asking questions, who do you think is going to win? It's like every freaking state. Of course, there are some. The Harris's print right there, they're saying, yeah, she'll win, but most of them, they say Trump. So it's just, maybe you're not asking or talking to the people. Just talking maybe the people that you want to kick it with or you want to talk to with. Got to talk to everybody else. All right, let's keep going.
As a representative for more than 30 years. Good evening. It is looking like America has gone for Trump. What's gone wrong?
Well, based on the information that we have now, it certainly does look that way. I don't know if it should be described as something gone wrong. Evidently, the majority of basically whites in this country willing to accept a dishonorable human being, someone who has been convicted of 30.
See, why are you going to just say white? There's a lot of black people that actually voted for Trump this time, way more. Hispanic too. And it's going to go straight to the white. Stop that, man.
For felonies, someone who has been openly and brazenly racist, someone who has, talked about his love for Putin and Kim Jong-un and made some statements favorable to Hitler. It doesn't matter.
This is all why you don't like him, but why has America voted for him?
Yeah, exactly.
Racism. The basic
there
point.
we know.
Now,
we knew it was going to happen.
That there will be some support from some minorities, but basically we're outnumbered. We're outnumbered. And it's not about whether or not, people are selecting absolutely based on public policy.
Bad. I mean, do that.
Or
I'm gonna go,
whether or not there's an elected official who's willing to do what's in the best interest of all of the people. It is about folks who are willing to accept him no matter how bad he is, no matter how dishonorable he is.
Maybe you're bad.
No matter how brazen he is in his racist attitudes, etc. That's what it's all about. People don't like to talk about racism, but the fact of the matter is the majority of his votes are going to come from whites. And that's who has been talking to all campaign.
Tell me one thing that she did. Like, is she do a good job? Dude, California is just crazy, man. I live in California, and I loving everything, but all these freaking bullshit and everything, these new things is happening. It just doesn't make no sense from the last couple years, and it's crazy that you can have your opinion to some people, and if you have your opinion like her, you get all defended and you get all mad and you say you're racist or you're not a good person. Like, maybe you're not a good person, or I can't have my opinion. No, I guess
about taking the country back. Taking it back from whom? Taking
it back from
too many minorities who are doing too well, who are succeeding, who are closing the wealth gap. And something has to be done.
LA's all dirty. Go do something from LA. Clean LA.
That's what it's really all about. It's not about the economy and all that, people would like to basically hide behind. It's about white versus others.
But it's looking possible tonight that Donald Trump has won the popular vote. Are you saying that the majority of Americans are racist?
Ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous.
I'm saying the majority of the Americans will buy into anything as long as they believe that somehow they will have more advantage, they will have more ownership, that they don't have to worry about others who will be equal to them. You can call it what you want, but that's the way it is.
Stop it.
It looks, Congressman Walters, as if he's expanded his base to include more black voters, more Latino voters.
Yeah, they did. That's exactly.
More people of color this time round. I mean, not more than Harris, but more than last time round.
What is she going to say about that, huh? What is she going to say about that? Let's see.
Doesn't that fight your theory?
Well, I don't know. We've got to wait and see.
See, you don't know.
I don't know what the expansion is. There may be some expansion in the Latino community, but all of this talk about getting black votes, I don't think is true. I do believe that there are Latinos who may favor him because they feel that he has the answers to how to be rich, how to be powerful, and how to rule. And this is appealing, I think, to many of them. And so I don't know how much he's expanded the base, but I do know this, that his base is huge. It is basically white, and they are voting for him.
Ridiculous.
Maxine Waters, thank you very much indeed for your time.
Ridiculous. Okay, so if you come right there in the rally, didn't they have rappers and stuff for Harris? Rappers, singers to do twerking and everything? That should be ridiculous. Should be with you trying to make it look bad to me. For votes to do that, to twerk? Oh my goodness. Stop it. Waters, stop it. You just mad, man. Okay, man, so hit me in the comments. Tell me what you think about this stuff. This is going to be hilarious, man. For all these people that's talking about some delusional things, and it's like it is. It's either being good, it's evil, for good against evil. That's what it is, man. And we're just fed up with the people, and the people they won. So go cry. All right, man. Hit me in the comments. Like, subscribe, show love. All right, peace.